everybody, I am Mr. DC and this is our end of the year KG to grade 10 visual art exhibition. Let's take a look. So here you can see our kindergarten with all these awesome works. From grade 1 to grade 4, all the primary artwork, including grade 5 at the end. Here we can see other primary artworks, and here is where my classes from grade 6 to grade 10 start. We have different kind of collages, multi-texture artworks, and my pride of this year, our stop motion laboratory with a TV that show you all the videos, the awesome videos that the students did during this year. And here you can see the different artworks in collage. You can even scan the QR code and watch the movie. Every of these artwork is actually a stop motion movie. Okay, on this side we can see our pencil drawings, and we use real objects to bring them to life, as you can see here. Here we have our watercolor exercise. There is even a portrait of me and some paintings of our beautiful school. On this entire wall you can see the alebrijes, which is a Mexican papier-mâché sculpture, and here we have our sculptures made by grade 9 and 10. Different materials, different techniques, and here our house animal rebrand. We try to redesign the house animals. And finally, our printing laboratory with grade 10 and an artwork by a grade 10 student made splattering with acrylic painting.
My name is Ray and I'm from grade 9. So first we have a super realistic, a futuristic looking artwork. Basically we have the moon, also incorporating tanks, robots, and moon bases, which you can see the green plastic over here resembles the green fluid oil pipelines on the moon. Basically we use materials styrofoam, especially modeling styrofoams, where we sprayed 5 layers and flattened out the last 2 layers to make the moon craters, and we use 4 layers of paint from darkest to lightest, and the last layer of paint we used white to stimulate the light reflecting on the moon surface. Over here we have the magma surface, where we use the same material but denser, and we scraped them to make this effect. And we took this inspiration from Star Wars. The Gundam takes the high ground and defeats his enemy, who is scattered in pieces.
My name is Toby from grade 6. So here what I am talking about is about the stop motion. In stop motion we take pictures by using stop motion app. Each moment we take 1 picture. Here are some examples. If you want to watch our videos, you can scan the link. Then you will see the magnificent video. We learn how to teamwork. We learn how to create. We learn how to think in the pictures and also how to make the pictures.
My name is Mercy. I'm going to talk about these alebrijes. Alebrijes are basically colorful animals that represent Mexican culture. And this is one of my alebrijes. This alebrije represents black and white mixture.
Hi, I'm Wendy from grade 10, and in the unit of character design, we're trying to redesign our 4 house animals, which is Dragon, Phoenix, Tiamat, and Qilin. During the process of designing, we need to consider about the use of color, lines, and shape. While preparing for our AP exam, we studied the art of traditional printing. So during this unit, we basically first designed the draft, printed with different color of print ink, and these are the final work we have done.
These are linoleum block prints, and basically this is linoleum, and first it's blank like this. You carve it so that the white parts are the deeper parts in the carving, and the black parts are the parts that you don't cut, so that when you put paint over or ink over and you stick it to the paper, you can transfer to make a print like this. This is my art piece made by dripping, and basically I used that at first. I cut the stencil into 3 different pieces and then attached that to the paper. I did several different splashes over the stencil so that I can make a skeleton made with empty space.
Hello, I'm Mimi from grade 9. So beginning here, it's our pencil drawing unit, where we have references and we took photos to adjust the positioning. We took photos and then we drew it out using pencils, values, and lines. This one's mine, and I chose to use lines instead of value because it was a representation of personal style. We have our watercolor display. This board is the display of the grade 8 and grade 9. We basically use the wet on wet technique where we wet the paper with water and then we drop ink or droplets of paint onto it to make the ink spread out. These are the landscapes we drew of our school, and we have a special portrait of our art teacher, Mr. DC. I learned how to use different medias and I experienced change, and I stepped out of my comfort zone by drawing watercolor, line art, pencil drawing, and using different materials.